got a question for you. Don't want you to preempt Aberdeen anyway. But if Pep doesn't win this year, again,
I've been asked this so many times. Go on.
Will his reign be underpinned by the fact that they've never won the Champions League? That's got to be the holy grail, isn't it? The fact that he's not won it, is he not really achieved everything he should have done at City?
Yeah, I think it's a tricky one because this literally falls down to each individual football fan's opinion, because some people will argue, no, he's done loads. He's done more than Alex Ferguson did in the shortest period of time.
Easy now.
I'm sorry, but he's quickly about to surpass what Ferguson did.
Well, I still don't see any Champions League in
wait.
If you're talking about completing the set.
Wait. In a shorter career. So, yes, the Champions League is absolutely vital to him, I'm sure. And it isn't vital to me. I still think he's a great manager. It doesn't make me look at him any differently if we don't win the Champions League. But absolutely, if you're the best, you've got to be the best, and you've got to have the best things. Do you know what I mean? That was a very long-winded answer. But
I hear that because, there are some City fans that say unless he lifts that Champions League trophy, he cannot be considered up there with the likes of Fergie and people like that. But
no, I'm absolutely not saying that at this point in his career that he can be, but I'm saying in the length of career that he's had and what he's doing, I'm not just going to be like, you're wrote off now because...
How many years he got left on his contract?
Oh, I don't know.
I think he just signed a new one, didn't he? He's still going to be there.
Because I was thinking, if he doesn't win it this year, could he move on?
No, he said he wants to stay. Remember the thing with the lawyers and all the charges and stuff.
He's not going
he was like, nah, just want to...
Let me stay safe.
Yeah, just want to stay and fight the case like we fought the other one. Pay a couple people off.
I was going to say, is there anything you'd like to say back to Kennedy on that statement about Sir Alex?
Of course. Sir Alex has won it all at his football club. Won it all. Pep has not won it all at Manchester City.
No,
he's won it all
not.
in his whole career. Absolutely.
No, apologies if that came off arrogant. What I was trying to say was, in the time frame, yeah, it's not that far off in terms of achievements, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, look, listen, and what I will say, and begrudgingly as a Man United fan, which again, you just have to be honest, there's no point in being tribal, not looking at the facts. His trajectory, if he was to stay at Manchester City for a good amount more time, he could end up winning countless Premier Leagues. If say Pep just was, I'm just going to stay here for the next 10 years and just keep, I can't see him doing that.
I don't think he'll do that.
Let's just say he did. Then he could start talking to Sir Alex in terms of Premier League legacy and stuff like that.
Who would you want after Pep?
Oh, I don't want anyone. I don't want this.
That's a really good conversation, actually. Like, who do you get to replace Pep Guardiola when the time comes?
We'll just have Arteta back. Honestly, I actually just I don't want to think about it. It makes me feel sick to my stomach.
All right, let's read some more super chats. Raj says, to be honest, City have got so much talent because they are cheats.
I love this.
The Fox's Kyle said, thoughts on Dean Smith as Leicester manager?
Mate.
Odd.
Weird.
Very
look,
odd.
I know there's the thing of like, who else they're going to get at this time? I'm just... Dean Smith, Craig Shakespeare going back there as well, used to be assistant manager. John Terry.
It probably would have been better to just get Ranieri back if you were going to do that.
Do you know what I mean? He went to Norwich, sacked from there.
I think what this shows is that there was no succession planning.
No.
They sacked Rodgers and they didn't really have a plan B.
Well, I think we've seen that from a lot of Premier League clubs that have then gone and sacked their managers. Mine
they
being
pressed
one
the
as
panic
well.
button, didn't they?
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
No, but
I fear for Leicester. I think they could go.
These teams that are in a relegation battle, a lot of them have sacked their managers and they don't have a clue of what to do. So you're just bringing in anyone that's available.
Yeah, it's not good.
Even if they would have brought in Jesse Marsh, I still don't think Jesse Marsh would have kept them up. I think if anything, I think maybe we should have just stuck with Rodgers.
Although to be fair, I was one of those who was pretty dubious about reappointing Roy Hodgson, and look, that seems to work in the interim for Palace, so it could work.
Yeah, but Roy Hodgson and Dean Smith, they're quite different.
I'd be very surprised if Dean Smith starts getting a big tune out of them. But stranger things have happened, to be fair. I didn't think Roy Hodgson was going to do too particularly well. Got 2 wins on a bounce. So.
Yep. Lengen Sweet says Pep Guardiola said Walker can't invert. That's why Stones is playing alongside, and why change a winning team.
Pep literally said that the other day.
He did literally say that.
He was like, he can't do that role.
He can't do that role.
Can't do it.
M Raviator 4 said, as a City fan, Pep doesn't have to win the Champions League this year. He just signed an extension, so when people say he's a failure if he doesn't, it isn't fair. You're judging someone before the test is done.
Agreed.
And Pratish said, plus both our 3 Pete's had a Champions League? I didn't know what that meant.
Both what? Sorry.
Again?
Both our 3 Pete's had a Champions League.
Our 3 Pete's
Yeah.
had a Champions League. Who said that? I
That's
don't know
from
what they mean.
Pretish.
Maybe they can clarify.
Raj said Fergie, Wenger created legacies at their club. Pep got bankrolled by oil money, not even a close comparison.
The thing is with that, right? Look, Pep, yes, has always had money, has always had to have the best players, but the philosophy and the way that he's played the game and how he's transformed the game, he's a GOAT of a
And let
manager.
me tell you
And I
this.
can say that as a Man United. You can't hate on
But
him.
there are question marks. As much as I
It does he need a ready-made thing?
Yeah, I mean, even
But
when he
lots
was
of
at
managers
Bayern,
need a
remember, he
ready-made
was a
thing.
manager at Bayern for how many seasons? He never won a Champions League there either.
He hasn't won the
You
Champions
speak
League
to
since-
some
for a
Bayern
long time.
fans and they're not having Pep. They said he didn't really improve there.
Because they've always been in the league there anyway.
Yeah.
City were always in the
jury's
league
out,
anyway.
bro.
No, I think that's harsh. Look, I always want to look for a reason to kind of say he's not this or he's not that. But the truth of the matter is Pep is an unbelievable manager. He is.
The
He's
truth of the matter is
He's an unbelievable manager.
He's
You
not
can
won the
question.
Champions
No,
League
you can question
since
that at City.
2011.
Yeah, but you can question that. But Man City have never
12
won in their
years ago.
history. That's
What
like all these
won?
serial winners have gone to Tottenham and they didn't manage to win that one thing.
Is there
It happens. Sometimes it's the DNA of the club.
Is there a time frame for a manager to win a Champions League, and if it's not within that time frame, you shit?
100%, I agree. No, because
Is that the
Alex
case?
Ferguson won like he won two Champions Leagues in like 30 odd years. Look, Pep said today in his presser that the big trophies, you lose them more than you win them. Like Michael Jordan played for many seasons in the NBA and won 6 titles. What was he doing for the other lot then? Like he was losing them or not winning it. Do you know what I mean? The same with the Champions League. We was in it
Well,
pretty much every year.
I don't think
We was in it-
Michael Jordan's gone this long.
No,
12
but
years.
I'm just saying that
Without
we
winning.
Man United, you could say Sir Alex Ferguson having been there for so
Yeah.
long. It's criminal. We only got 2 Champions Leagues. Wow, we should have got more than that. But that's how flipping hard it is to win the thing. So
Yeah.
I think,
I don't know.
and I'm being respectful now, I think it is fair to cast some reservations on his achievements. And I'll tell you why, because he's won the Premier League several times, and enough respect for that. But
he's dominated the
especially-
Premier League, man.
Yeah, but especially when
And
you
he's-
consider
he's
the
been-
money, then there's the financial doping aspect, the allegations this year. So what I'm saying is, when you've gone head to head with some of the other big dogs from across Europe, you've not really stepped up. You've not won the Champions League, I think, since 2011. Barcelona was the last time you won it. And it's not just City. You've managed other clubs. You've not done it. So people are right to throw a little bit of shade and say, what's happening, man?
I don't mind a little bit of shade, but I just think saying that he's not good because of that.
No one's saying
that's
And he's
why.
not
No
on
one's
like
saying
high level, elite
No, but
level.
you
Like
called him the GOAT.
I said, he's one of the GOATs. Of
He's
course
not-
he is.
no,
He
he's
is.
not the GOAT, bro.
He's
You
still.
can't-
He is.
How many goats do you
that-
have?
Mate, you're making me out here. I don't even want to be defending Pep like that. Ask Kennedy actually, because this. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you can't say man's not one of the wickedest managers ever.
Do you
Of
know
course
what
he
the
is.
acronym GOAT is? Of course you
Greatest
do.
of all time.
Yeah,
How many goats
mate,
can you have?
Loosely, you can have a few.
Mikel Arteta's a goat.
Oh, hell
No,
no.
no, no.
If
Hell
he
no.
wins you the Premier League, is he a goat?
No. He's done very well, better than I thought he would.
You can't
Props.
say that Pep is
Not a
not
goat.
Goat.
one of the best
Goat
managers
is
of all
goat,
time.
bro.
He's up. What? He
How
said
you-
Arsene Wenger's up there. He never won the Premier. He never won the Champions
Champions
League.
League. You got
But
it.
why
No,
is
I know.
he? So why is he considered a GOAT? Because of the things that he done in
I say-
And
football.
I call
actually,
him a goat.
that's a very good point.
So Arsene Wenger's not one of the best managers ever been.
He's one of the best Arsenal managers ever been. But
Wow.
He's
Fergie's,
awful. You're just
Fergie's
harsh.
a top boy.
Agreed.
Fergie's
But
the
you
top
can't
boy.
not put Arsene Wenger up there as
No,
one of the
he's
best.
up there, but what I'm saying, how many goats do you want, bro? GOAT means greatest of all time.
Yeah, 'cause okay, so you're doing the specific, there's only one guy. But what I'm saying is in terms of elite managers then, in that crop, Arsene Wenger's in it. Even though he hasn't won a Champions League, he's still in
You
it.
got good, you got great, you got elite, and then you got GOAT. To me, Pep.
So Sir Alex
is not-
Ferguson's the GOAT of all managers.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
it. That's it. Done.
Yeah,
All right.
top dog.
Well, I'm not going to get you to not
But
say
what
that.
I'm saying
We'll
is,
make that
I'm
well
not
conversation
saying
done then.
But hear me out. I'm
Conversation
not
done.
saying that Pep can't aspire to that and achieve it.
Yeah.
I'm saying there are question marks because
He hasn't
come
won
on now, you've not won it since 2011.
Mm.
You've been at different clubs. It's not like you've been at just that one club.
Okay.
Mm.
You've had a lot of money to throw at the project. You've still not done it.
Mm.
Some people would say
point.
you've
Yeah, it's a
underwhelmed
fair
in the
point.
Champions League. I'm not sure you're worthy of GOAT status yet. That's all I'm saying.
As a manager or just at City?
As a manager.
As a manager.
As a manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big call. Let us know if you agree with that.
I
or
mean,
not.
earlier in the season, some City fans were saying it's time for him to move on.
Who said that?
Not me.
Yeah, not you.
Insane.
I love that he did his arm towards me. I'm thinking, put them arms back
Remember
down.
When did City fans say that?
Not me.
Brethren, I remember listening to certain phone-ins. I'm not going to mention their names.
Okay.
Well,
But there were
it must
certain
have been a
phone-ins,
very small
national
minority.
radio phone-ins when City were not doing that
It's
well.
probably the same minority as people that want Klopp out.